I just told the guys, that every day you're challenged. Whether you're challenged in the classroom or challenged by a member of your family or challenged by the coaching staff like they were this week. We were challenged against Xavier and came back. We were challenged against Iowa State and didn't fight hard enough. So I said, this is the next challenge. So you've been challenged. Let's see what you're about. And we talked about playing more pressure on defense, on the ball, not overplaying, but on the ball. We talked about rebounding. We have to improve our rebounding. Talked about our conversion defense. So those are all areas that we felt we needed to improve. And I thought we showed some progress in all of them. I thought we are a work in progress, but I think we're still progressing. I thought the freshman came in and Nathan, with 11 rebounds was really nice in his limited minutes, 14 minutes, 11 rebounds. I thought we shared the ball. I think we had 29 baskets and 20 of them assisted. We had 21 turnovers, which is way too high, and Jalen had 7 of them. So hopefully that'll be the last we see of that from him. He just tried to do too much on the bounce. He knows that. So, but hopefully he'll be a little better in control of the ball. And I said, our next challenge is our greatest. We're playing an Illinois State team that's picked to win the Valley, same conference that sent Loyola Chicago to the Final Four last year. And we're going to travel time zones. We're going to fly to Chicago. We're going to get a bus and drive 2 hours there and play an early afternoon game. So I said it's a great challenge. So this is the next challenge, and this one is the one that will make up for Iowa State. This is the one that if you can get this one, if you can go and put that kind of effort in the fight, that'll take some of the sting away from that one. So that's what I told him.
What were you most impressed with tonight's victory?
I thought we shared the ball offensively, maybe not as quickly as I wanted to. I thought the pass was still a little bit slow going from A to B. I told him in a couple of timeouts that the ball moves faster passed than it does dribbled. So I thought once we started moving it quicker, we had better opportunities. And I thought we had a lot of, nice assists where we hit guys for dunks. I thought our ball pressure was better in the first half. I thought whoever's on the ball pressured a little bit more where we were controlling things. This is a team that, I know they're ranked not very high, but I just watched them play USD to the last 8-9 minutes of the game. I watched them play Boise to a close game into the second half. So, it was no small feat just to come out and do what we did. I mean, people just expect it, but we played pretty well to create opportunities. I thought our press created a lot of opportunities. Our full court pressure kind of got them disrupted and provided a lot of fast break opportunities for us tonight.
What does it say about the team that the whole Jackson State won for the last 18 field goals, over the last 12, even with such big leads, keep defense up like that?
Yeah, I mean, we got to get stops. I mean, if you get stopped, I told them all week, you can't win a game where all you're running is half-court offense. It will never happen. You have to get some fast breaks where you can free flow. You have to get some second chance points. You've got to hit the offensive glass. If you just have to win every game in the half court, you're not going to have great success. So we have to create turnovers. We have to be able to convert on those turnovers. We have to get offensive rebounds and second chance opportunities because nobody's half court offense in the country is enough to survive and win games over the long haul.
How much of the 21 turnovers is just the fast pace of the game versus just carelessness?
A lot of it was, too much on the dribble. And they confused us some. They switched from a man-to-man to a 3-2 matchup zone to a 2-3 zone. And so that's what they do. We never got completely comfortable, with running a few things here and there. And so we tried to do too much on the dribble at the end of a shot clock. So a lot of that was maybe, even at the end when they were playing that matchup, at the end I was going high-low post and they were just matching up with each post. And I just said at the end, leave both posts low and just throw the ball inside. Quit Xing the post. So there was some strategy that, I tried to help them with late. Sometimes when you set screens and they're switching everything, there's nothing to look for in there. So some of it was strategy, some of it was just carelessness.
Technical?
Yeah, I got a technical. I told the ref it was more about a mindset I was trying to get with my team than anything they did, a call. And I told them when they came to the timeout, I said, I'm not coaching like we're 30 ahead. I hope you're not playing that way. You better play like I'm coaching, which means every possession is important. So I used it to try to show them that I'm not looking up at a 30-point and accepting anything, you know, from the officials, from myself, or from this team. And so I use it as a chance to try to set the tone with the team. You know, obviously, you know, I can't get technicals like that. You know, it's a really good officiating crew. So I told them after the last couple minutes of the game, one of them came over, I said that was more to do with my team than it had to do with you. So, and they understood I was coming off a 30-point loss, so they understood that too.
So you were trying to get it.
Yeah, I tried to get it. The first two wouldn't give it to me, but the third guy did.
You fooled your team.
So,
You fooled your team.
yes,
Yeah, they didn't think you got it on purpose.
yeah.
They just thought you were
The
mad.
first two,
Yeah.
the first two guys wouldn't give it to you?
No, they were too nice.
You were begging?
Yeah. I deserved it. So,
Did you swear?
I might have.
Anything else for Coach?
Last thing, does the team have an idea of what's ahead? I know you don't want to look too far ahead, but this next 3-game stretch could kind of define your non-conference season.
I'm trying to paint a picture for them. You know, they will be prepared, whether they're, like I said, whether they're ready for the challenge or not at this point of their careers, I'm not sure. You know, and being young is not an excuse anybody's going to accept, but we have 8 of our top 11 are freshmen or sophomores. So, and they get better every day, but never as fast as a coach wants them to. But they are getting better. I think you saw that today from a lot of them, that their level of play is getting better, but it's not, it may not be enough this early for some of the challenges we have ahead of us. By the end of the year, hopefully it will be. But we're trying to bring them along as fast as we can, and I think they're making progress.
How different is going to Maui, you know, for a tournament like that versus going on the road into a snowy, you know, long, cold trip like going out?
Yeah, like Maui with 3 games in 3 days, I wanted to press more, but I couldn't press with the numbers I had for 3 straight days. So we are going to press more, but we can press with a day or two in between games, but we weren't going to press the level of competition we were playing for 3 straight games, 94 feet with the numbers I'm playing. So this is something we've been working on that it's just one of the many things we're working on, and so you only have so much time in practice to devote to this or that, and so if you take 2 days off offensive execution, then that suffers. If you want to spend time on offense and you don't work on your post-double for 2 days, then your post-double suffers. So none of them are comfortable enough just to be automatic with some of the things we're asking them to do. So we're usually pretty good at what we work on. And if we don't work at it for a day or two, then you look and you say, well, we're not very good at it today. And it's a result of these guys are still learning how to play basketball.
I had one quick question on Jordan. He had a very, very efficient line again, and he missed 1 shot. It was a 3-point at the end of the half. 4 steals, 1 turnover that we talked about how upset he is when he turns the ball over. But just how's he developed in terms of just, you know, night after night, these are very, very efficient lines. He doesn't really have a clunker in there.
No, he's efficient and he's mentally tough. That's what you get from a mentally tough kid. It's the same. You watch Jordan play, he's the same every game, isn't he? Plays with the same energy, he does the same things, and that's what coaches want. They want a certain comfort level that I know what I'm going to get from Jordan when he steps on the floor. I don't have to wonder if he's had a bad week, and he's going to play the same way every time he steps on the floor, and that will earn him more minutes and more trust.